So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. The give is to Elliott. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd.
Thinking pass all the way.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
This is Coleman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. An Eagle 1st down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control, and you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
Coleman now. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So he had the ball first, and I picked it off. I'm trying to make a little something happen here.
They'll toss it to Coleman. And he gets
I gotta stop sprinting until I get to the hole.
He was hoping to get to the edge. They did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Got to score off of this turnover, man. That's where you win the game, man. Turnover battle. Let's do it.
Here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
Forgot to do my practice or training, whatever. Hold on, let me see it.
82, 82.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Aguilar has it.
I didn't even do my training for this week. Just ready to get to it. It's all about it, huh?
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's where he goes.
Can you throw me one of them cough drops, the blue one?
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh, yeah? That's what you want to do?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
And they'll lose
I got something for that.
here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. He completes it to Tate. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
What? What the? I'm on play check. No.
Now the play clock at 4. We're going to get a timeout called. They'll have
change
2
my play
remaining
up
as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
We ain't letting that happen. Oh, I know what happened. When I max protect, it made the tight ends that are on the line stay back and block.
Here on 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Prescott now on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Prescott from the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
You keep running that if you want to, bud.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ain't gonna work.
Prescott on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? The competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they kicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Keith Marshall, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are in for 6. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Come on, Coach. Stop making them little mistakes, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up
Gave him a
and
first
send this
down.
one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now,
hell, I can't even pick a play. My opponent is experiencing issues. Off if you're not using it.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
These niggas acrobats or something? Like, what is that about, man? Come on.
And knock it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have an tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
81.
Throwing now is Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They come out here in the eye. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of it. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. for Scarborough. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance here.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing his Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So we have reached halftime here with a visit. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I knew I shouldn't have switched to Doug Peterson's playbook today. This dude's playbook is terrible. Ah, damn. Should have stayed with my run and gun playbook.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a
we gotta roll with it. We gotta find something that works. Let's go, boys.
Almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting here.
0.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes
terrible.
man
I mean, it's
on
just
man,
terrible.
And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Wentz now on first down. Flush to his right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, empty, empty.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Bird shrugs him aside. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are back within a score. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Elliott now to kick this one away. Now it's Wilson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense
get it together now.
Head for their first possession of the second half. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's coming now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete.
Come on, man. Every quarterback can lob it over the fucking linebacker except for Carson Wentz. I don't get that, man. It's ridiculous.
21 yards. This is Elliott. And an alley to run. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
Again, it's Elliott. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again to Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. First down carry by Elliott. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Nigel Bradham coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw is Wentz. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there.
This is some bullshit, man. Come on, dude.
Well, we know he has
Come on. You can't throw over linebackers, but everybody in the league can do it. I don't understand it.
Again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
Damn. Everybody in the league can throw past a linebacker except for you. I don't get it.
Tano Passanio in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people would think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And out now come the Cowboys. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Out of his end zone, Prescott. Escape. And now Prescott is going to be
play with me if you want to, man. That was dumb as hell.
And that's a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. Complete left side to tight end Rodgers. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working from the gun. Wentz eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. David Irving able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, that talked about big plays, sacks? They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line. Knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From midfield, here's Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. 2 1st downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, good footwork on the spin. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Yes, we do.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
The hell are you talking about?
On first down, Wentz drops it off for Coleman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Time for a break.
I'm never picking this playbook again. That's the worst playbook on the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, really?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kevin Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he did.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal.
Oh, come on. He was in there, and Carson's not that slow. Come on, man.
Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the
I mean, he wouldn't even move out the way, dude. Like, that was terrible. He was in there. That was bad. That was a good play call.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
All right, D.
touchback.
Let's do it.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And the last time,
Yeah, I know, but he had too much time on the clock, so I felt like he would get in field goal range. That's the only reason why I did that.
It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't win.
Just messes things up.
Oh, shit. You know what? Yeah, that's right. I calculated that.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
No, sir.
Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
You don't think about that.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space. And
Yeah, I calculated that wrong. I wanted to go up 1, so in case he kicked the field goal.
Who's unable to complete it there. And
I still win, you know what I mean? But
expect from him, he's been off the mark, really start to finish.
you just have to think about that next time.
What exactly is going on? Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
That's all, folks.
35-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead. And
I believe in my D, man.
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out.
I changed it up, Super Ice, man. I took your advice. I don't like what I did with the offensive playbook, but I'm liking what I did with the defensive playbook. Definitely.
And a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Here's Coleman, and he stopped immediately there. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
He has elite instincts from
no,
his
he didn't.
spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile.
Game ain't over till it's over.
Line of scrimmage.
He had what? He didn't go up. He didn't have no points ahead. Hell no, to the no. He had to go down there and score points. That's why he threw that.
As they come up 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
See, that's the only eye form they have. Like, these dudes is terrible. I don't know what the hell Doug Peterson playbook. This is ridiculous. Insane. Stupid as hell. I know y'all see these plays.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down. That's Coleman. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now here come the Cowboys. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. 46. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Patrick. And he'll get it up near the 35.
Good game.
To 34
I'm out.
here.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're
Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young, flying ice up. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, you know these checking for me in the DMs, getting for me. I ain't even took a dollar out my pocket and the still shaking for me. And I'm frosty like Tony in the club with the owner. I can walk on water, pop it like. When you on top, gon' hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, gon' hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. 30, I might go around the two, stacking up, I love how my money count on move. With attitude, I got a attitude, and I dropped out of school. I'm going up, check my vertical. Man, I'm breaking every rule. TMZ harassing me, I got a camera crew. I'm addicted to shopping, so everything brand new. I'm friends with the jeweler, my diamonds like Shamu. Hey, she like she applying shampoo. Pretty face, she got a look. Keep a few racks on me. I used to work in the factory. Been hating it, never bother me. I make they follow me. Teacher said that I'm a prodigy. When I'm shopping, I don't care what it's costing me. 10 bands, really, that ain't a lot to me. Turn on my swag to infinity. I leveled up on these. I bezeled up on these. Yo, I bezeled up. I ain't got time for no negative energy. I'm on a winning streak. I'm on a spree. The devil be doing the most, but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck. I'm young, flying ice up. 100-yard dash. I had to run my price up. Boss your life up. I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, when you on top, gon' hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, gon' hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. 1,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down.
Throw it back, yeah, I'm born. It's talking, it's hustling me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason, no doubt. It's clear to see. All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy does it. In public, hated and love it. The underdogs with liquor swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena. Excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life, you still not a